How have you found it so far with all the media? You all right?
No, yeah, I've enjoyed it. Yeah, it's good.
You know what's really weird? Sorry. Abs of October Red Boxing. I am joined, and I'm going to let you introduce yourself to our viewers. Brand new guest and debutant.
William Crolla, 24 years of age, and the younger brother of Anthony.
I'm going to say no resemblance whatsoever, but a lovely, engaging smile.
Yeah, I'll take that one then. I'll take that one. But yeah, we don't look alike.
So congratulations on your debut. I wanted to get the two of you together. I know, William, that you've been quite vocal about you not wanting to be in your brother's shadow. However, it is a good shadow to be in, or it's a good path to walk in.
Yeah, of course it is. I mean that when I say that in like the most least rude possible way of saying it. Like, I want to be known as my own fighter, and there's no better place or platform to be able to show that than on Saturday night. And I believe after people see what I'm about, that I will be able to, after that, to build on my own thing as well.
I'm going to ask, Ant, you as the older brother, you as the experienced fighter, a man that wears many hats. I know obviously he's got an amateur career, etc. But when William decided boxing is the one for me, what were your initial thoughts?
I probably didn't believe him for a few, a good handful of times, because Will tell himself there was a good 20 odd comebacks, do you know what I mean? So I thought it was just another one, but I think this time, I did feel there was something different about it, and it was nice. And I always said it, Will, there's never any pressure from me for him to fight. In fact, I'd probably prefer it if he didn't, but now he has done, he has chosen. It's obviously I'm very proud, and he's lives a very different lifestyle now, and I think he's better for that. And yeah, it's and I think with that, it probably makes us a little bit closer as well.
I like that. So your initial thoughts then, why did you get into boxing? I know it sounds like a basic question, but why? There's other things that you could have done.
When I was younger, obviously, I was just doing what my brother done, but then, like I say, I come back to it because in hindsight, I realise it's the only thing I'm good at. Like most people say, I've got qualifications in another job, but this is the only thing I enjoy doing and what I feel that I am good at. So that's why I come back.
I'm going to ask you some basic stuff, and it's a little bit about your fighting style, what we can expect to see from you, what our viewers, what makes you eye-catching, William? Except for your green eyes.
Switch hitter. Switch hitter, yeah, I boxed out of both stances, and I'd like to think I'm heavy-handed, so I'm hoping you'll see that Saturday night. If you don't, then I'm a liar, but I'm hoping that's what you'll see Saturday night.
What is your amateur record then?
Towards the end, I had 39, and I won 29 at the end. I've only had one fight in 5 or 6 years now, though. I had one back in the amateurs, and then it just made me realise, I thought, it's not for me this anymore. I want to start getting paid for it, and I want the longer rounds, and I want to be able to take my time.
And what is it like having your brother train you? Because we spoke off camera before. Obviously, he trains other fighters as well. Rhiannon Dixon being one of them, really come on so much. What is it like having your older brother train you?
It's nothing new for me. He's trained me all my career from when I was younger. Yeah, even the amateurs, he'd come in and he'd get in. Maybe that's part why towards the end I fell out of love with the sport, because he couldn't get in because he was so busy with his own career. So sort of. And then when he started getting back in and he was always in the training with all the other people, he's training the other pros, I thought, oh, I'm just going to go in. At first, like I said, it was just to lose weight. And then, because I come back at 15 and a half stone, if not many know. So I'm 4.5 stone lighter come Saturday night. But yeah, so at first it was just to lose a bit of weight, then I ate a bit of pads and I started sparring, and I thought, I got the bug again.
We like that. What is he like to train? So what is it like, big bro, little bro in the gym?
No, listen, he's like everyone, you have your little moments, but I always say that's, the brother relationship has got to be separated from the coach-boxer relationship. And I just think, I'd probably listen, I'm probably a little bit harsher on William than I am the others, but it'd probably always be like that, because in my own mind I'm thinking, no, I can't be favouring him in any way. But I mean, you just got to do it. It's just a job. It's just a job. But like I say, Will's probably not new too much different, and I've not, because he's always been around us. So it's probably just something that's happened natural.
When you talk about, he's talked about his style. He's a switch hitter. His style, then, I'm going to say in comparison to yours, because he's been around you for such a long time. Talk to us about that variation in style.
It's something that's different. Will's always been his own man, and it's something that we box different, and but I enjoy working with his style, as a coach, and I'm trying to learn as a coach and trying to better myself. And I think a good coach is someone who can work with a number of styles. So I'm enjoying that challenge on that side of things. You mentioned before Rhiannon, she's a southpaw. Then there's other fighters who are trained, might be reflex fighters, others who are pressure fighters. So I just want to try and get the best out of him, and I've just got to make sure that I'm not training them all the same.
In your opinion then, ex-fighters, there is an argument to say that ex-fighters don't necessarily make good coaches. What makes your brother a good coach?
Of course. Anthony's got a very good boxing IQ and a very good boxing brain, and not like that. I wouldn't ever. I knew he wasn't. A lot of people thought from the thing, he's a bit of a one-dimensional tight guard, but he didn't. He had very good feet. He'd make you miss. He'd choose his moments. A second son on engine. His punch selection and stuff like that. His boxing IQ would make you fall short. Little stabs to the body, just stuff like that. If he's got that as a fighter, you've got it as a coach as well. So to me, it's the exact same.
And the same question back at you, what makes you that good coach?
Listen, I've got a lot to prove, but I appreciate the kind words then from Will, but I think it's just trying, if you do it as a fighter, it's a little bit different where you've got to try and implicate that onto your fighter, but I can't have every fighter fighting how high I fought. Like, you've got to, I think what I want to do as a coach is look at my fighter's strengths, look at the weaknesses, and see having them boxing to the best of their ability and the strengths, not boxing, for instance, there's a lad I've got a super tall for the way. It wouldn't make sense for him to be up close all the time, sacrificing those reach advantages, would it? So I've just got to be me there to see it.
We love it. We're going to talk about pressure then. You said up on the top table, you are not nervous. How do you deal with the pressure? Because there's going to be a lot of eyes on you come Saturday.
Of course, there is, and the pressure comes with why I've got on this show, obviously, off the second name, but this is nothing new to me as a person. I've been around these fight nights many times with Anthony or the other fighters at his gym when he was still boxing. This is nothing new to me. It's not a new environment. I feel very at home here, and I look forward to Saturday night. That's why.
The pressure then, the pressure on you as a coach, the pressure on you as the older brother, the trailblazer, the one that's setting it up for young William. How are you going to deal with that come Saturday?
Yeah, I've got to deal with it, because obviously there'll be nerves there. There's nerves for all my fighters, and that's what I've got to think of. I can't think of, even though he's my brother and we're super close, I can't think of it being any different, although there will be more eyes on it than one of my fighters doing a 4-rounder, one of my fighters doing a 6-rounder, do you know what I mean? Or one of my fighters, each fight I always say is, when it comes down to the most important fight of your career, because if that goes wrong, it derails future plans. So, no, I've got to just treat this fight like any other fight, forget he's my brother, and then enjoy the night.
And finally, the performance. What can we expect from you, William?
I'm hoping a good one and excitement, and if I don't deliver that, I'll be disappointed in myself. But like you say, it's like we've had in pressure, but pressure. I invite the pressure. It's good, and that's what I intend to show Saturday night.
And what kind of performance are you expecting from William come Saturday night?
Same. I want I want a good performance. I want him to show what we've been working on, what we've been going through with the opponent, certain shots. I don't want him getting caught with certain shots that we've looked out for. So, yeah, and if he does that, he listens, fights his fight, I think he'll look good.
We are looking forward to it. Congratulations on kind of like jumping the broom into professional boxing. We wish you all the best, William, and what an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you
Very much. Ta.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.